Alright, let's go rendezvous with, well, I'm forgetting his name, but we got some mind flayers to kill, or to discover are already killed. One of those. Oh. These are new. Chandrila. Skeleton. Nahashtar. Boz. Those must be actual names, I think. Interesting. How'd that do? I'd like to see how effective it is, to see whether it's worth replacing or not. Oh. Tattoo of Power, spell immunity. Is he a monk or something? Never heard of tattoos of power. Well. Oh, yikes. Backs up to quintuple. Yeesh. I actually only see that one of them got affected by the cone. What are you all doing back there still? I guess they're not hasted, or they don't have the paws of the cheetah, I guess. Laconia, back off. Artorias, give me a fireball. Nice. Laconia, we have a badly injured person here for you. Nice. Alright. Oh, hey, are you held? Shoot.
Swords, not words.
Well, kill Damien here. Wonder what happened to her.
While you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Must have been a hold person or something. Artorias, give me another, actually, those are just summons. We have a, chain lightning. One of these people. Are you Symbia? Come on. Usually it tells you. There it is. Yeah, that is Symbia. Let's get you. Oh, Keldorn, you have Dispel Magic, right? And it's cast at a really high level. Go ahead and do that on Chandrila there.
Give me some direction. I'm waiting. Let's do this quick and clean.
Yikes.
Yes. Yep.
Oh no. Not everyone just attack this one.
Gotcha good.
Oh, at least we got the, that must have been the Dispel, right? Yeah, he got the Dispel off, that's good.
What can I do?
Yeah, I think his Dispel is ridiculously powerful. Unfortunately, it also, I think, targets us.
More exciting than any circus.
Ari, quaff a potion, please. And we need to take him out fast. So I'm gonna have you use a, magic missile. Come on. That work?
Fast
Yeah, not really. Do you have an anti-confusion? I guess I could actually just straight up dispel this area. Actually, no. I don't think I have any dispels, not on you at least. There's one. Ari, go ahead and give me a mass heal.
I tore myself straight.
Shoot. Who's that? Ari. Oh no, Minsk is gonna kill as a witch. Shoot. You know what? Aw, they're not here this time. Boo. Oh no, there they are. Alright, Artorias. Immediate fireball. Laconia. Immediate, I'm looking for defensive harmony.
I stand ready.
Keldorn. You are going to... Oh, okay, everyone. Go after,
Yes.
Actually, you know what, Eric? Give me a fireball, too.
Next time.
I'm waiting.
Everyone else here.
I have a plan.
Attack there.
Yours to direct.
Except Keldorn. You have your dispel that I need you using.
Let's do this. Quick and painful. Yeah.
Good. Artorias, go get Chandrila.
Quick and
No chances to cast more holds or chaoses. I think it was probably a chaos that they cast on us. Oh, and Symbia's off. There we go. Is that all of them?
direction. It's done.
Okay.
What do you want?
Looks like we have a nice looking axe there. Ooh, horde building. Identify is always nice.
Name it.
Dragon's Breath, +4. Trying to profit from the strength of greater beings, many years ago, the mage Ulian founded a dragon-worshipping cult under the moniker Son of Drago. Attracting followers with promises of conquest, he sought to secure his authority by enchanting this symbolic weapon for his bodyguard, Jeremor Bold. Or is that supposed to be more Nordic? Jeremor. I don't know. When the dragon's breath strikes an opponent, it releases the harsh flames of a red dragon, the poisonous vapor of the green dragon, the blue dragon's lightning bolt, a spray of black dragon's acid, and the white dragon's penetrating cold. Wow. Unfortunately, Ulian was the first to feel its effects, slain by the ambitious bodyguard, who sought to rule. There was no real power to be had without the mage, so the entire organization soon collapsed on itself. +4, 1d10. Okay, so it's not quite as good as it sounds, where it's not literally unleashing the strength of those breath attacks, but it is dealing all those different types of damage, which results in a not terrible damage. 1d10 +5. And compared that to this +3 weapon, and actually, this is a +7, 1d6 +7. I almost prefer the +7, even though it's only 1d6. All right. Ah, there he is, Sullivan.
I do what I must.
Good.
When I must.
You are here.
Know this well.
I do. I was beginning to wonder how long I would have to remain waiting amongst these forsaken rocks for you before you showed up. Huh. I mean, not more than 12 hours. That is how long you gave us, right? But your timing could not be better. I sense that the Illithids will come within range soon, and I may safely pull them out of the astral plane. That is so cool. They're just walking in the astral plane. Have you a question before the Battle of Eldrin? Make it quick. Who exactly are we here to rescue? Is there anything I should know about fighting Illithids? I didn't mean to anger the handmaiden. Did I anger the handmaiden? I thought we corrected that. Is there anything I should know about fighting the Illithids? Not much. Strike quickly before their mind powers can leave you helpless for them to devour your brain at their leisure. Yeah, that sucks. Protect yourself, if you can. But enough talk. I sense the Illithids approach. Wait, and I shall bring them out of the astral plane when they come close. I imagine if we had apologized, he would think something's up. Do Drow ever apologize? Actually, do we have our mind protection spells ready? Give yourself one too. There we go. And while we're here, go ahead and give me a, actually, Ari, do you have stone skin on? Yeah, you do. I was gonna say heal Minsk. Actually, protection from evil would be really nice.
To command.
And why don't you summon, your aerial servant?
Swords, not
Minsk,
words.
do you have any preparations to make? No,
Minsk and Boo stand ready.
I suppose you don't.
Every hamster has his day.
We do, though. We don't have any more mirror images. Do want to put our spirit armor on, though. Okay, they're about to come. Let's get the Mordecai's sword out if we can. Oh, just in time. They must be very confused right now. There's enough of them to be a trouble. Umber Hulks will be problematic.
Give me some direction.
Oh,
Ready and willing.
Imwin. Give us all a haste.
I'm waiting.
Toys is gonna go over there.
Duty calls, I
Get the Umber Hulks, please.
Shah guides my hand.
Should have cast a righteous magic earlier, but get that now.
What can I do?
Airy. It's a bit late for a wyvern too. Let's get a slow out on them. Who's left? Minsk. Cast your whirlwind attack.
Let's do this quick and painless.
And then attack this mind flayer here. Okay, I can't see what's happening. Let's go whirlwind attack. Give the Ember Hulk. Uh-oh, Keldorn died. What happened to you, Keldorn? You get your mind drained? No.
Give me some direction.
Minsk, you're attacking that one. Finish it off.
This is a lot more exciting than anything else.
You two attack
Take a fast pause.
this one. Give me a, they probably have magic resistance. Ooh, I should use this immediately. The holy word would have been very good against mind flayers. Maybe.
I'm waiting.
Good. And come over here. There we go.
Next time.
Hold still.
Fair. Oh, is that the prince or whatever it was? Wait, no. It was someone important. It is about time that my captors were finally defeated. Humph. I was beginning to think they would reach their Illithid city after all. Greetings. Okay, daughter of Ardalis. I was a daughter of one of the matron mothers, right? Greetings, fair daughter of Ardalis. I trust you are uninjured. Who is that? Sullivan. So, matron mother sent you, did she? How that must gall you, risking your life to save mine. I did as I was commanded. Yes, you did, as any male should. You have done well enough, I suppose. You and your assistants. Is this male with you? That one? That is... I am sure he can speak for himself, male. Am I correct? You have a tongue, yes? Who might you be? I am Veldrin of Chednasad. You've got a knot of nerve. Yeah, let's just turn let's get ourselves executed by the Drow. I am no one of importance. No, she asked us a direct question, we should give her a direct answer. I am Veldrin of Chednasad. Indeed, a foreigner? How very odd. We shall have to speak more, you and I, once we are back in Ustnatha. I shall head back to the city on my own and inform the matron mother of your successful service, Sullivan. You've proven useful. You should be grateful. You are going to return on your own? No. What if you encounter danger once again? I'll not be responsible for. I think she's made her decision. I appreciate your touching concern, but I can handle myself, Sullivan. And it is my command, so you have no choice. Farewell. You're going the wrong way,
Blasted arrogant wench! May the Spider Queen bite at her black heart!
I mean... I don't think the Drow do romance. I imagine every relationship of theirs is more of a, for lack of a better word, a hate fuck. I shall follow her to ensure her overconfidence does not endanger us all. Return to the city on your own, Veldrin. I shall meet you at the city's entrance. All right. I have time now. Okay, she's resurrecting him. Good. Good initiative. Though a heal would have been the better choice
Victory
here.
shall be ours. You know this.
More efficient, at least. Good enough.
Yes?
I notice I picked up a book. I don't think I had this one before. History of the Imprisoned One. Wait, no. I think this is from the Watcher's Keep. In which case, yeah, we definitely had that before. Alright. Oh, don't want to forget Karsamir.
How long do you intend to crack your
All right.
back?
Let's,
Ugh, my legs are just aching.
not talk to
Never walked so
Solifane
much in my
yet.
life. Can we rest now?
Two things. Yeah, we want to rest.
We could stop for a bit.
And also I picked, since we can sell them, I picked up the, armor that was left outside of the Drow.
What do you want?
Anyone you wanna
Good to go.
sell it? I guess we need to identify it first. Alright, there we go. Stuff sold.
I'm no use to anyone. Give me some direction.
Let's go rest now. Explore the tavern while we're at it.
Gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party.
Take in the
before
local
venturing
Drow
forth.
culture.
It's done.
Now, where is the innkeep? Bunch of names. Ah, the Drow bartender, perfect. Hold that second. Everyone else needs to be a little closer. There we go.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Is there something in particular you need, Male? A mug of black mead, perhaps? Or have you found a partner to retire to the lust chambers with? Lust chambers? Do not speak insipidly, fool. This is a place for Drow recreation as any other is. Drow who may find each other arousing may retire to the chambers for oil massages or whatever else they please. Straightforward and to the point. Like I said, I don't think they have a concept of romance. Failing that, there are the pits for fighting in the slave explosion runes. For those whose stomachs are not weak and pale. There are also many Drow telling tales and stories here, a custom of the city. But I'm sure you do not need me to guide you about. You have eyes, as I can well see. Now, is there something else you need? Questions? No, you may not. I'm not here to answer your questions. I'm here to serve you. You have questions? Find the storytellers. Perhaps they can humor you, Male. Are you a male as well? I'm actually not sure. Though you keep saying that. Makes me think you're a female. Alright, let me see your services then. As you say, beds and spirits, that is what I'm here for. Let's get some mead. Word is, the recent surface raid was very successful. Numerous slaves of human and other races were taken. Even in Aboleth, Lothwell is pleased, I bet. Alright, let's... Oh, they only have the World Chamber here. Let's save.
I stand ready.
Since I'm worried about you killing all the Drow here, Keldorn, go stand in the corner while all of us talk.
I'm there. Yeah, if it must be done.
Alright, let's just make our way around the room. Let's start with Tathlin here.
To walk apart from house and queen is to walk into...
Eh? You are the one seeking refuge from Chednasad, are you not? Male? I'm sure none of my tales with the I'll share none of my tales with the likes of you. Okay, screw you too. I've sawn the tentacles from the faces of devourers, pried the teeth from the mouths of human babes. Dude, you're telling me your tales, your stories. and plunged daggers into the very eye of an eye tyrant. The beholders. I like that, the eye tyrants. But these tales are worth too much to share with you. Begone, share your foul presence with another male. What about Viconia?
Jacqueline, trust is for the foolish and the
Do
dead.
not question the matron mothers.
Eh? You were one seeking refuge from Chednasad, are you not, female? I'll share none of my tales with the likes of you. Ballsy. Telling off a female drow like that. I guess he feels confident because she's
So
from another
happy
city.
you brought me with you. I never imagined that we would
Barag.
do
Do
such
not
great
question the
things.
matron mothers.
We are telling tales, male, of our feats and history. It is an old custom of Ustnathar, something you would be unfamiliar with, Nasadron. Tell me of something of Ustnathar's history, then. Something of the city's history, eh? Yes, I suppose you would know nothing of it, ignorant lout. Do you even know of the part Ustnathar played in the scattering? The scattering? Bah, you are completely devoid of sense. Your house mother should be flayed alive for her neglect of your instruction. Yeah, best to at least pretend you are familiar, Artorias. When the magical battles caused the collapse of Berendon, the great cavern once held by the dwarves, most drow were crushed. Only the favored survived. I assume that's the name of a city or something. Oh yeah, the great cavern once held by the dwarves. Groups of drow fled the rubble in every direction, seeking new holds to establish their power. Set upon by our enemies, that was the Scattering Fool. Of course, I just wasn't aware of the name. Ustnathar was untouched by the Great War, and hordes of drow came to our walls for protection. Devourers and eye tyrants followed, seeking to eradicate them. But the drow prevailed. As for 1 century, our enemies waged constant war upon us. The walls of Ustnathar held, however, and we pushed our enemies back in a merciless victory. You know, I forget the history of what drove the drow underground in the first place. I mean, they weren't a drow at that point. What we know is the drow, I think, is a result of just living in the Underdark for so long. But the question is, did the drow get driven into the Underdark because of the way they are? Or are they the way they are because they've had to survive in the Underdark for so long? Many of the drow left Ustnathar to find larger living spaces, more resources to plunder, establishing your beloved Chednasad amongst other places. There would be no Chednasad if it were not for the walls of Ustnathar. That is the part Ustnathar played in the scattering. Do not forget it. What about your own feats? Yeah, the scattering seems like it weakened the drow quite a bit, probably. I've slaughtered many in my time, male, so do not ask such a question as if I have not. I am as battle-hardened as any in the fighter societies. I took part in the glorious running 100 years ago. All right, elf. When a cavern leading to the surface was found, I helped to raid the communities during the hunt. Many pathetic humans fell to our blades in that running. In memory of Ustnathar, I stumbled into a village of the sub-race known as halflings. The diminutive worms scattered. I hunted them all. It actually raises a question. If we were a halfling or a dwarf, what would we be disguised as? Would we be artificially... Would the illusion increase our height? Make our speech come from up where our mouth should be? Interesting question. Or perhaps we'd be disguised as as a Dwargar, but no. That we wouldn't be let into the city just because we were a dark dwarf. But yes, the diminutive worms scattered. I hunted them all. I have their tiny skulls to this day. The running lasted a week before the humans marshaled their defenses. The humans collapsed the tunnel, but one day we shall find another, and I pray to again be amongst the Drow who will take part in the running. I see. Can I ask you about something else? I'll tell my own tales as I wish, and I'll not be prompted by you. If you want to ask insipid questions, go bother someone else. I'll do that. Yes, you do that. Go. Nim Kalaza.
The best surfacer is a dead
Ah, I didn't see you approach. My failing eyes shall net me a blade in my back soon enough, I swear it. I should be at home, dying properly like an old male drow, rather than here listening to tales so often. What is the proper way for an old male drow to die? Can I ask you questions? Go ahead and ask if you need to know something. I suppose I'm old enough that I can sit still and answer a query or two. Tell me of Lolth. Careful about your ignorance. I'll not be the one to talk over much of the Spider Queen. She is a proud one, Lolth is, and she rules her cities with a careful eye. If you'd have any sense, you'll never mention any of the other gods. Other gods? Oh, yes. Veron, the thief god, and Gonador, I don't know, Gani, the slime god of the caverns, are two of her most implacable foes. And then, of course, there's Elistre, or Shar, which Viconia learned. Actually, no. She wasn't hunted down because she worshipped Shar. She worships Shar because she was saved by Shar after she was being hunted down. The Dark Maiden is a good deity of our kind, if such a thing exists. Did I miss one? No. She seeks to turn us from our path of darkness, you see. Ha! But such gods hold little truck with most of the Drow. Lolth is paramount. The Spider Queen is a jealous goddess, reserving all worship for herself. Most Drow will not even breathe the names of the others for fear of retribution. Myself, I'm old enough to care little any longer. Makes sense, gods do draw their power from their worshippers, after all. But surely you know all this. I am not saying anything that any Drow would not know, yes? Overlook my long-windedness, if you can. Tell me of House Despana. A strong house, branches of which you'll find in cities other than simply Ustnatha. Many of the great families have their beginnings here in the first city, yes? Despana is high in Lolth's favor, and many say that it schemes to place itself above all others here. I know little of such plans, however. Is House Despana? That's the one we rescued a daughter of, I think. Do you know anything of dragons in the area? I know of only one dragon that inhabits the near caverns of the Underdark, and that is the ancient silver beast Adelon. She who was sent by our surface cousins to guard the old passages. Yes, that one. What can you tell me about her? It is said the silver dragon once had a mate, long ago. A mate who was captured by our people. Damn, impressive. When we were still dwellers of the southern reaches. The heart of her mate was ripped from its body whole, as I hear. Seriously impressive. The Queen of the Drow used its heart in a ceremony of great darkness, one that angered an old, pale god of the surface elves. I know not which one. Does it matter? Probably not. When we were driven beneath the surface, sentenced by our fiendish cousins, their god made a pact with Adelon. In return for her vow to guard the old passages to the surface, he would give her what she desired most. At a time of her choosing, when she had grown old, Adelon could call on the god, and he would grant her children. eggs that would be made real by the soul of her lost dragon love. So those are really important for her. More so than even usual. Or so the story goes. I hold a little truck with it myself, but then I would never venture into those old passages just in case the tales of her presence are true. Is there any news more recent? Perhaps you've heard of her eggs? Well, I have heard the passages to the surface are open once more. At least the matron mothers certainly believe so, gathering their armies as they are. Perhaps Adelon is dead. I know not. More they just have leverage. Alright, thanks for the information. Or say, rather, good, you gave me what I asked. I won't have to kill you now. I think that's more like it. As you wish, Mail. On your way, then. Marinid.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Greetings to you, O potent Mail. You coming on to me? Stay for a time, if you wish. The group of us here are sharing exploits and tales of the past. Something I doubt you Nasadrons have time for, eh? What is a Nasadron? I have a tale for you, if you're interested. Something my house mother once told me. In fact, if you're of a mind, that is. Sure. Excellent. Ha! My tale. My tale begins long ago, when our people first descended into the great depths and dark caverns, during a day when our homes were not carved out of stone and clay. That is a long time ago, then. I'm not sure exactly how long, but I would think thousands of years. How long have the Drow existed, actually? Drow homes were made of twigs and black grasses, grass that many had brought with them into the Underdark. There were few homes, of course, but the largest belonged to the first matriarch. The matriarch led with the early hordes of Drow, helping them survive in the hostile lands. She was powerful, potent, and cunning, a great boon of her people who admired her glory, or greatly. This is before Lolth, right? To honor her, a group of Drow set upon the shark fiends and stole the stone throne of their king. Sure, they weren't happy about that. To secretly present the matriarch as a trophy, they stowed it in the grass rafters of her hall. The matriarch arrived in her hall, and the Drow warriors went to retrieve the throne. I mean, do you mean literally they went, obtained the stone throne and physically brought it to the matriarch? Or do you mean more abstractly they killed the shark people and took the throne? But it was still in the same location. Or maybe you just mean the throne and as in the right to rule over those people. But much to their horror, its weight caused it to fall through the grass rafters and crush the matriarch below. Okay, they meant literally retrieve the throne. Poor matriarch. It is a sad, sad tale of our early travails in this dark place, and it holds a moral as well. Can you think of the moral, Mail? Bunos, do not stow thrones in... Oh, boo. Do not stow thrones in grass houses. That's amazing. Well. Boo, you're amazing. Yes, yes! That is exactly. Imbecile. How dare you tell such a moronic lie about the history of our people? Loth will sentence you to an eternity of poisoned agony for this such madness. So it's not true? Bah, the Spider Queen has no sense of humor. Now, Veyron, on the other hand. You dare? I shall kill you in the name of the mother of all Drow, fool. He is mine. No one interfere. All right. Poor Marinid. He said he wanted to die like a proper Drow. Well, that was an interesting question. So normally when you kill someone, you get minus reputation. But if you were killing Drow, would you get a plus reputation since they're evil? Or also, would the other Drow even care? Have fun with that?
The path to supremacy,
The blasphemous fool.
lies either
Now.
in the bedchamber or the books of the majors.
Now I must go explain this death to the handmaidens. Bah, a foul worshipper of Veyron. Here. Veyron was the dark goddess, the night goddess, right? The one that was quote-unquote good to the Drow. Did I already talk to you, Ilmarin?
To walk apart from house and queen is to walk into the grave.
Greetings to you, Mael. You are one who was recently from Chednisad, correct? I have heard of you. I'm surprised I've only done one thing. Or I guess the person whose identity I'm stealing. They did kind of insinuate that they had a, tales told of their exploits. Their reputation preceded them. We Drow gather to tell tales of our conquests on the surface, or dark stories of our past. It is tradition in Ustnatha, this place that was first. What do you mean by the first? Humph. You do not know your lore very well if you do not understand what I speak of, Mael. Surely you know something of our history, no? Long ago, when our despised cousins... Wait, did I already do this one? And banished us to the depths, it was near this very place that the Drow first descended. A terrible legion. No, I don't think so. We encountered implacable foes at every turn through the Underdark. It was in this place that we first gathered together to protect ourselves. Ustnatha means the first place we gathered, the first place we wrested our birthright of power back from the sentence of our hated cousins. It is from Ustnatha that we invaded the cities of the stout folk and the dwarves, and established the greatest kingdom of Talantawar in wondrous Berinden. Berinden and Talantawar, both are gone now, but Ustnatha remains, a reminder of the debt of blood we owe to our hated surface brethren. First I keep this disguise. So Ustnatha is close to the surface, then? Not close, but closest. The passage that winds to the surface is very near here. It is guarded, however, by the great silver beast and closed to us. Guarded? What would happen, say, if the passage were no longer guarded? So I don't think that one passage was the exit, then. Since that doesn't seem guarded by the dragon. Which makes me wonder what is that for? I should go back there sometime before I leave. But yes, guarded, what would happen, say, if the passage were no longer guarded? There are many other wards against us, I believe, but the Silver Beast is the greatest amongst them. If it were no longer guarding the passage, I have little doubt we would overcome the other wards and pay our hated kindred a long overdue visit. Any other tales to tell? I have a few accomplishments yet, male. I completed the blooding but a year ago. I can imagine what the blooding is. In fact, actually, I think Fakoni might have told me. But, you know, making sure you have to actually kill someone when you come of age. When I made a long voyage to the surface with 2 brothers. You know, there was a story I watched or read a long time ago that involved a blooding, where young warriors were raised, and I guess the final step was they had to kill someone. Was it they had to kill one of the people they trained with? I can't for the life of remember what I'm thinking of. Well, whatever. When I made a long voyage to the surface with 2 brothers, it is a blinding and foul place, the surface. My brothers and I found one of the surface elves, however, a female, pale and delightful to look upon. Uh-oh. She was almost too easily slaughtered. We were hunted by elven patrols, and my brothers were murdered, but I carried the head of the female back to the Underdark. That, while still bad, was less bad than I was actually expecting there. I mean, I was always expecting the murder, but it was considered a fine trophy for a blooding. My matron was pleased, and has sponsored my entry into the Male Fighter Society next year. Any, questions? If you wished an honest answer, male, your best course would be to approach Nim Kalazai here. Or there. He's the eldest of this group, and the most prone to talk. Very well, I'll go see him then. Or rather, I already did. Zordran, finally.
Victory for the Spider Queen.
Greetings, fellow male. I am Zordran, manager of the Fighting Pit. Here, the courageous battle enslaved beasts here the courageous battle enslaved beasts for the glory of Lolth and our entertainment. You seem a hardy type. There are several dread beasts that have been captured and await your death blow if you dare. It's tempting. You are Nasadron, yes? Recently arrived? I have heard of you. There are many here who would desire to see if you fight as well as they say. Of course, if you are pale and cowardly, you need not take the attempt. The Spider Queen, however, respects only those who are strong. What exactly is involved in this fight pit? It is a simple matter, male. I open the door for a short time, you enter before I close it. Once inside, I have the beast pushed in to fight you. If you win, you come out and collect 250 gold as a reward, and the satisfaction of a glorious battle. You lose, the slave feasts on your remains. Very simple. And what sorts of beasts will I be fighting? We capture our foes in skirmishes in the dark tunnels, male. Shark fiends, devourers, eye tyrants. It depends on who survives longest, really. Wow. I don't have time at the moment. Then you are a pathetic excuse for a drow, male. Go and quiver in a corner and pray to the Spider Queen that she gift you with proper backbone one day. I just wanted to say first.
Through destiny and might, we shall rule supreme.
Yes, I'll fight in your pits, Zordran. It is gratifying to see such steel in you, male. You shall first battle an Umber Hulk, a creature of not inconsiderable size. It is angry. I shall open the gate for you now. Go in quickly. If you survive, come and speak to me once you are done for your reward. Go, then, for Mother Lolth. Should probably, the Ember Hulk? There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Ember Hulk stands a chance. Maybe if it could hold us, but without that. Am I actually supposed to do this by myself?
Yeah.
Ooh. Harry, good job.
Enter, come on.
Ah, the glory is yours, Mael. I'm sure the Queen of the Demon Web Pit smiles upon you, and Ember Hulk is no mean opponent. Here's the reward. Now, should you wish to continue to show your prowess, there's another slave who awaits bloodletting at your hands, Mael. A Nabasu. A dreaded Nabasu of the lower plains, captured by the handmaidens for crossing a matron mother and sent to fight in the pits. What say you, Mael? Sure. Very well. I shall alert the tavern that a glorious battle is about to begin. Prepare yourself, Mael. The gate will only be open for a short time. I'm going to try and bring everyone. Yeah, we got Viconia with us this time.
Yeah. Give me some. Hey, not a concern.
So that's a plus. Viconia, you want to
Yes, Bill.
get some righteous magic? Yeah, it might be a waste at first.
I shall follow your strength.
I'm waiting. Yeah. I hope this is worth
It
it.
take quite a while to summon these. You know, Viconia, we're just trapped here, the two of us, alone, with all these eyes upon us. You an exhibitionist? An Abasu. Oh, you know what? I should have really, where is it? There it is.
Give me some direction. Let's do this quick and painful.
Give me a whirlwind attack. Jeez. Good job, Artorias.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it.
Victory for the
You have defeated the Nabasu? Praise to you, Mael. You were very entertaining by your struggle. Here is 500 gold for your display. Dare you continue? There is a prince amongst the shock fiends. The one's called Sahogin. A strong one captured with difficulty during the raid on their city. It'd be funny if this was the same prince that we helped out. It is a strong fighter, this one. But then so are you. I mean, is it really stronger than a demon? Perhaps you will succeed where others have failed. What say you, Mael? Sure. Very well. I shall alert the tavern that a glorious battle is about to begin. Prepare yourself. The gate will only be open in a short time. Hey, buddy.
For right and honor!
Yeah, I almost feel bad for them. We are over-leveled after all.
The best surfacer.
The shock, the shock fiend is defeated. The Spider Queen smiles on you this day. Many weak drow were slaughtered by the beast. It's good to see it put in its place. You're welcome. You have proven yourself amongst us, Mael. For such a show, I give you 750 gold. Take it, and know that you are worthy of Lolth's favor. Any more? There's no need to continue. The only slave left is one nobody has been able to defeat. It would be a waste to see you killed by such. What slave is that? What type of creature? It is an eye tyrant male, nemesis of the Underdark, captured 4 years ago by a party of vengeful Drow, and has never been defeated in the pits. I will gladly put it in its place for you. There's only one eye tyrant that I care for, and unfortunately he is dead now. It has many deadly powers. Only the bravest warriors have dared it, and have died. There's no need to fight, male, unless you wish to. I'll fight it. You are sure? Excellent. Attach it all. A most brave Drow male has agreed to take on the most horrid of our battle slaves, the fearsome eye tyrant. I really feel like I should be doing this alone, though. I shall open up the gate for you. Move quickly, as I will not keep them open long. Lolth's favor to you, male. Oh, sorry, Minsk.
You asked for it.
Hey, beholder.
Gotcha good.
I mean, if it was just Artorias, he would destroy the Eye Tyrant just because of his overpowered cloak. You have killed the Eye Tyrant? Truly you are worthy of any lauds Mother Lolth might lay upon you. Here, 1,000 gold as a reward for the sight. I see now why the House Despana shows you such attentions. Despite being Nasadron, a male of your potency would be a worthy addition to any house. Unfortunately, there are no other battle slaves in my pen. None are worthy foe for you. Wait, so there's just no other ones that are worthy, or none at all? Perhaps if you return at another time, I'll see what I can collect, yes? Sure. Do you know anything about dragons in the area? Rumors of dragonkind come and go. Some even say the matrons have made trade with the dreaded shadow dragons of the nether regions. The only one we know for sure of here is the fearsome silver beast that hunts the drow parties, that even go near the ancient passages of our first descent. I know little enough of it. Perhaps one of the storytellers here might be able to inform you better, if you are interested enough, that is. Can you tell me of House Despana? Yeah, perhaps you can enter the pit and I'll fight you instead. Yikes. Tell me what you know of House Despana, then. Despana? A potent house. Everyone with the potency. I guess they just mean you're a good fighter. Or, worthy, perhaps, of, mating. I don't know. A potent house led by matron Mother Ardulus. Some say it shall one day be the most powerful in Usnathar, but Mother Lolth can be fickle. As Viconia learned the hard way. It is said that the matron mother has shown an interest in refugees from Chednasad, which I can only presume means you. Your battle prowess must be the reason. If our drow army here is busy, any idea what they're doing? There are whispers of a great bloodletting planned upon our hated betrayers of the surface world, which must be involved with, or what Irenicus is involved with. Or perhaps wars to be made on the Devourers. Regardless, you are correct. The matron mothers are hoarding warriors and mages. Until they say what they are doing, however, no one will truly know. I'll be on my way then. As you desire, male. May the Mother Lolth smile upon your path. I gotta see what happens if we try to fight him.
At her command.
I am no match for your skills, male. If you are so desperate for blood, I will go to the pens and see if there is anything more suited for you. And he's off. Well, this has been, I think we've actually spent most of this time in the tavern. So, last thing we're gonna do
You need something?
is level up you, Aerie. One more level 7 spell. Nice. Ooh, and she gets her, special ability. What do the clerics get? So, energy blades. Oh, energy blades is the same one that Artorias had. Not very interesting to me. Storm of Vengeance. Casting the spell causes the earth to shake and the heavens to boil with blood and energy. Jeez. All enemies of the caster are struck down by acidic rain, earthquakes, and lightning. All enemies of 8th level or lower are slain instantly. The survivors are struck by acidic, poisonous rain and lightning. The storm lasts for 3 rounds. Each round, the victims suffer 1d6 electric damage, 1d6 fire damage, 1d6 acid damage. And save for spell. They also have a chance to be poisoned in the first round. That's pretty nice, actually. And it only affects enemies? That makes it even better. It might not sound like a lot of damage, but it's really the instant slaying of anything 8th level or lower. Elemental summoning. Drawing power from the environment, this spell summons 2 16-hit die elementals randomly chosen from earth, air, and fire. Nice. 2 16-hit dice ones. That's, those are powerful. The elementals stay for 1 turn and will obey the caster. That's not bad at all. 1 turn. It's what, 10 rounds? And will obey the caster as long as they remain summoned. There is a 10% chance that a randomly chosen elemental prince will be summoned instead. Ho, ho, ho. The elemental princes rule over other elementals and their respective planes. The elemental prince of air is Chan. The elemental prince of earth is Sunis. And of fire, Zaman rule. I probably won't go for that, but that's cool. Globe of Blades. The priest employs this spell to set up a globe of razor-sharp blades. These whirl and flash around the caster, creating a dangerous barrier. So sort of like blade barrier, then. Any creature attempting to pass through the blade barrier suffers 10d6 points of damage, of course. Creatures within the area of the barrier, when it is invoked, are entitled to a saving throw at a -2 penalty. If this is successful, the blades are avoided and no damage suffered. I'm kind of actually failing to see the benefit of this over a normal blade barrier. Summon Deva. Obviously summons a celestial Deva. Not to be confused with a planetar. I'm surprised, Aerie. You can summon. You can choose to. Oh no, never. It's grayed out. I was gonna say you can choose to summon a fallen Deva. Ooh, implosion. Oh. I don't know how it works in this game, but that's a fun one. Usually. 2 rounds, 1 creature. The spell creates a rift in the earth beneath the target, which implodes and closes in upon itself, crushing and burning the target and holding it for 1 round. The spell does 10d10 fire damage and 10d10 blunt damage. Save for a spell for half. Yeah. You gotta love implosion. I'm very tempted, but I'll see if there's anything better. Mass Raise Dead. Up to 5 party members. A more powerful version of Raise Dead, this spell brings up to 5 party members back to life. I assume if they're close enough, or just picks 5 at random. Well, if there were more than 5 dead, then it'd be game over. And heals 3d10 plus 1 hit points per level of the caster. They accrue and regain, yes. What about Drow? That's good, but I'm not sure it's worth it. I mean, I suppose it saves you spell slots on Raise Dead. Potentially, if you have a very deadly battle. But yeah. I think there are other spells probably worth it more. Aura of Flaming Death. Causes the caster to be enveloped by an aura of intense flame that both injures opponents and protects the caster from damage. Ooh, nice. The shield not only grants the user 90% fire resistance and an AC bonus of 4. Ooh, Viconia could use this one. But also protects them from attacks made within a 5-foot radius. An opponent that hits the caster with any weapon or spells within this radius suffers 2d10 plus 2 fire damage. In addition, the intense heat protects the caster from all non-magical weapons, melee or missile. One round per 2 levels. Yeah, that's one that would be very good for Viconia, I think. Obviously, these are wizard spells for her, yep. And the 2 separate energy blades. One for cleric, one for wizard. She can't actually get any of the wizard ones. Actually, I don't think Artorias was able to either. Not yet, at least. This one almost seems too mean-spirited for Aerie. But I kind of really want to. Perhaps it would be better to give her wizard spells, though. Extra spell slots are nothing to, especially these high-level ones, are nothing to sneeze at. But she will be getting more of them, right? So I suppose it's fine. More of these points, that is. Implosion really does make more sense for someone like Viconia. But it is a cleric classic, so also, yeah, it holds them for 1 round. No matter what. Which is a nice single round crowd control in addition to the damage. Good job, Aerie. You can now implode your enemies. Please don't do it to Viconia.